Good Friday morning. This is 106.1 KYVZ. Joe Vazurek visiting once again with meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather Now, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. Chris, a pleasant day, maybe some precipitation chances this evening.
Yeah, Joe, we're going to see a day where we got pretty much mostly cloudy skies. Looking at the temperatures in the surface map here this morning, there is a few breaks in those clouds. It looks like it could be kind of thin, but similar to what we saw yesterday, you really won't see a complete clearing. So it's going to be more, especially up on highways 34 and 36, will probably be mostly cloudy for the day. We're starting out here this morning right around 40 degrees. There really isn't a lot of winds, but it should pick up from an east-southeast direction at that 10 to 15 miles per hour here this afternoon. And that's going to pump upsloping Gulf moisture into the area, and then we'll see temperatures top out right around that 50 degrees, maybe 55, get a little bit of sunshine, and then we'll see some upsloping rain develop during the evening and overnight, and as temperatures drop to around 30 tomorrow morning, that'll change over to snow. Computer models are continuing to show about the same amount of precipitation we've been talking about last 2 or 3 days, where along highways 36 and I-70 and 34 with that easterly flow going into Colorado, the higher you get on the elevations, the more precipitation it'll be developing as it goes uphill. We're looking like we could see, if you're along Highway 25, you could see a half inch to maybe 3/4 inch once you get to that Colorado border. You get in areas out there in eastern Colorado, and you might even see upwards to an inch. You get to the east of Highway 25 in Kansas, it pretty quickly tapers off to maybe only a 1/4 inch as you get over to Oberlin, Hoxie, and places even further like Norton and Phillipsburg probably might not see anything at all. So that looks like, kind of the rain totals as far as snow goes tomorrow morning. It'll be right around that 30 degrees, so we could pick up an inch or two on the grassy areas if we're below freezing, say, 3 or 4 hours there. But once it goes back to 32 or above that, it would just melt and no accumulation. And it does look like a rainy day tomorrow. It's probably going to be drizzly or rainy throughout much of the day, and temperatures only going to be in the 30s, so it's going to be a cold, rainy day. No winds, however, and then we should clear out for Sunday back up to 62 for an afternoon high. Windy on Monday with northwesterly breezes 15 to 30 miles per hour. High around 70. Tuesday, it looks like we still stay dry with a high in the upper 60s, and then it gets pretty active Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Looks like 2 low pressures coming out of Colorado. Looks like we could have some pretty decent chances for more rain, thunderstorms, and the possibility of severe weather those last 3 days of the week.
Once again, that's Ag meteorologist Chris Schromick at Decision Weather Now, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. For KYVZ Radio, I'm Joe Vazurek.